Now, the Deputy Prime Minister of Fiji, Biman Prasad, arrived in New Delhi late on Sunday night, kicking off his week-long visit to India. Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar has met the Deputy Prime Minister of Fiji in the national capital, and they have discussed the expanding bilateral partnership that exists between the two nations. In fact, the Fiji Deputy PM will now also participate in a program in the national capital today before heading to Goa tomorrow for another event. Meanwhile, on February 8th, he is scheduled to visit Ayodhya. Prasad, who also serves as the Minister of Finance, Strategic Planning, National Development and Statistics for Fiji, is in fact the first foreign leader to visit Ayodhya after the Pran Pratishtha ceremony that had taken place on January 22nd. Meanwhile, additionally, on the 9th of February, Biman Prasad will in fact depart from Ahmedabad, which will be followed by a visit to Gandhinagar on the 10th of February before departing on the 11th. After concluding his trip, with us on the broadcast is my colleague Brian Anthony Thomas. Brian, over to you for more details regarding the Fiji Deputy Prime Minister's visit. He's also in fact had a meeting with External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar, and they have discussed expanding bilateral partnership between India and Fiji. What else can you tell our viewers?
Well, Pia, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar engaged in a very substantive meeting, Pia, with Fiji Deputy Prime Minister Biman Prasad, which happened on very Monday, and they focused on the burgeoning bilateral partnership between these very two nations, and they even he even expressed his pleasure at welcoming the Fijian Deputy PM. Jaishankar also highlighted the discussions, which encompasses various aspects such as expanding bilateral ties, fostering people-to-people connections, advancing development cooperation, and even bolstering the multilateral cooperations. The visit of Deputy Prime Minister Biman Prasad to New Delhi also, which commenced with a warm reception by Paramita Tripathi, who is the GS Indo-Pacific at the Ministry of External Affairs. And this week-long itinerary also included a meeting with the Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, which again happened on Monday, and even the discussions spanned very critical areas like health, renewable energy, sustainable development, and even education that fostered an increased momentum in the development partnership. Minister Rajkumar Ranjan Singh also posted on X, emphasizing the constructive dialogue that happened between them in health, renewable energy, and sustainable development, and even notably also the Fiji Deputy Prime Minister's schedule in the national capital comprises participation in a program on the current day and even a subsequent journey to Goa, which is scheduled for February 7th, which is tomorrow, for another very significant event. And a day after tomorrow, that is February 8th, Ayodhya awaits his visit as well, making him the first foreign leader to do so after the Pran Pratishtha ceremony that happened on the January 22nd. And departing from Ahmedabad, he will depart from Ahmedabad on February 9th. Then he will then proceed to Gandhinagar on February 10th, concluding his trip on February 11th. And even Deputy PM Biman Prasad, who also holds a very key portfolio like Minister of Finance, Strategic Planning, National Development and Statistics for Fiji, had also, previously visited February in 2023, and during that inaugural official trip also he participated in a high-level ministerial session that focuses on strategies for sustainable and decarbonized future, and he even engaged in discussions during the visit. He also underscored the imperative for global actions on decarbonization to effectively combat. But yes, talking about now, the week-long itinerary is packed up for him. It's a busy schedule for him, and they will talk about all multilateral relations. They will talk about energy, health, and other education as well, and other sectors as well that needs a proper understanding. And on February 11th, he will conclude his trip. Yes.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.